3. Microphone check 1, 2. What is this? It's the King of New Jersey, and I'm back in business. Peace to the 5% nation of guys and nerfs. Salam alaikum, alhamdulillah, rahmat to Allah, to all the Muslim brothers and sisters out there. For you Consino, Silly TV, Frank's in the anus, Hassan Campbell ass niggas. For you M-Reachers ass cats. For you Gilly the Queen ass cats. Get the 49311. And for my true BTBTV family, we in the blood oil crip. We doing our own thing. BTBTV that started his own gang like nigga what? Salute. Peace to everybody out there. Yo, let me start off by saying this. Hassan Campbell gotta be the most lousiest, disrespectful, ignorant nigga I ever seen in my life. Honeybee, good morning. No, what kind of my nigga? Oh, salute, bruh. But Hassan Campbell gotta be the most disrespectful Negro in the world. You keep talking about these dead young men, and then you start disrespecting their mothers. Hassan Campbell. I remember back when you first started. You said your mother wasn't shit either, dog. But my mama ain't shit. My mother don't love me. My mother don't love me. Remember that? You said your mother let things happen to you at a young age. Elite Perfumes, please, bro. You said your mama let things happen to you at a young age. You said FBG Duck, when he was 12, he was out there, had to get that money and lighten stuff up. But you told us when you was 12, you was jacking off Africa Bambaataa. Africa Bambaataa was violent. That's what you saying. But you saying your mother took care of you when you was 12 and you was good. You never play with G.I. Joes, man. No, nigga. You wasn't playing with no G.I. Joes at 12. You was playing with penises, niggas. You were playing with penises at 12. Now you want to talk about you was playing with G.I. Joe, man? No, man. You said your mother was an unfit parent. Am I the only one to remember him saying that his mother was a shit? I know everybody will remember that. He said his mother was an unfit parent, right? He said my mama ain't shit. That's what he said. He said my mama let things happen to me. But now, you want to disrespect FBG Duck mother. Talking about because she lost kids in the street. Yeah, she lost kids in the street. She lost a kid in the fire. She lost kids from other things too. But it's not your place to talk about that woman and how she raised kids. King John, salute. How she raised her kids. Just because she was in a situation she can't get out of. Some people can't leave where they from because they got the money to go, nigga. Some people can't leave where they from, Hassan Campbell, because they don't got the money to go nowhere. She got 10 kids and no daddy around. She's holding them kids down as best as she can. Some of them go get into the streets and do their thing because they hungry. Them niggas tired of sharing cereal and milk. Them niggas tired of having syrup sandwiches. But you disrespect this woman. FBG Duck was out there shooting and making money at 12. You was topping off Bam at 12, nigga. FBG Duck was out there hustling and making money at 12. You was out there topping off Bam at 12. Or letting him top you off. Or thigh you. Hassan Campbell. Elite Perfume fact. Her kids died as adults. None of them died as a baby. They died as adults. Only one that died as a baby is the one thing that was lost in that fire. But yes, Hassan Campbell, You disrespected this dead man's mother. Matter of fact, these 5 dead kids' mother. You even had the nerve to say that old boy from Old Block should be in prison with the rest of the Old Block niggas. A nigga that got away from that shit. Who are you to say you want to see somebody in prison? Nigga, I want to see you in prison. You molested babies. You had orgies with African Bambaataa coming out your own mouth. You said you had orgies with African Bambaataa and teenage boys. Nigga, you need to be in jail. You shouldn't be around your kids. You a hazard to your kids. You know what I'm saying? You talk all that shit about everybody else and they shit. All right, behind the bar 2.0. She also rolled over a kid and suffocated him to death. She's a big woman. She didn't know. If FBG Duck was living, he definitely wouldn't be saying that shit. But if FBG Duck homies was really his homies, he still won't be saying that shit. You don't disrespect a man's mother because she didn't like you how you characterize her son. Pardon yourself. Characterize her son. How you disrespect this man's name continuously. Nobody like to hear their son got their TV turned off. They got their cable shut off. They don't want to hear nobody talk about their son like that. Who would? Who would, bruh? But you showing to prove every day how much of a clout chaser you are by disrespecting the dead and now disrespecting the dead's mother. You disrespected your mother, so I know you don't got to respect nobody else's mother. But the way you going about it, bruh, you asking for somebody to body you, son. You asking for somebody to run up on you, not caring you with your kids and your family, man. Because that's how deep shit can get, bruh. When you're messing with gangsters, and you're disrespecting gangsters' mothers and they dead homies, it could get real in them streets for you, B. Victor Thomas, facts. If somebody busts outside across his head one time, and he leak a little bit of blood out of it, from then on, he gonna watch his mouth and watch what he say about people's families. You're 100% right. But by being disrespectful, Paragraph 1, salute. By being disrespectful, telling that woman she's an unfit mother, that she's the reason that all her kids are dead, and got 5 more left that's gonna go, some shit like that you said. That's putting a match to a powder keg and blowing that shit up. Just because you don't love your mother, you didn't love your mother, don't mean other men don't love their mothers. AP Wiz, this guy is horrible, man. Whoever follow this cat, you can watch this shit. Whoever donate to this cat, y'all imbeciles, y'all fools, y'all D-riders, y'all probably part of the LGBTQ community, or women that been abused by men that's following this guy, man. No real man, no real stand-up man will follow this dude and respect anything this dude say. Every time I used to watch Sub-Zero a lot, but I got so tired of hearing Sub-Zero talking about shout out to HASSAN Campbell, nigga, bruh. Forget HASSAN Campbell, bruh. He's as horrible as everybody else. He's worse. Hassan, he dissed his oldest son because his oldest son is transgender. So he don't care about his kids like that. So since he don't care about his kids, he don't care about nobody else's parents. He don't care about his mother. He don't care about nobody else's mothers, nobody else's kids. He just don't care because he don't care about his kids. He remind me of Gully a little bit. How Gully turned his back on his junior to do with his namesake. Disrespected this young man. Talk about he ain't shooting nothing for me. Then you shouldn't want your son to shoot nothing for nobody anyway. Dummy. That ain't lust. Facts. AP where it's true. You said, Hassan Rob Thomas talking supposed to regurgitate him horribly. Elite Perfume facts. Dude said he was catching body in his teens. Where was your mother at, Hassan Campbell? But now you was playing with G.I. Joe, G.I. Joe's at 12. Nigga, you was rubbing off Africa Mambata at 12. Stop lying to us, bruh. You was getting fired by Africa Mambata at 12, so you say. But then you was also getting fired by Africa Mambata when you was in your 20s and 30s. So that's not sexual assault no more. That's consensual sex, my dude. AP Williams, salute. Right, facts. His days are numbered. Somebody's gonna see this man, yo. Yo, everybody hit that like button when you come in. Hawk Strong, peace, bro, peace. But yo, this guy Hassan Campbell, yo, what are we gonna do with you, homie? You first come out here, you talking all that righteous stuff, all that protect the baby stuff. Then you come out here like, yo, I'm black, all that shit. Now you disrespected the gangs, and you was a part of the gangs, and you was a menace to your society as well. So how you gonna judge somebody else? Hassan, you the pot calling the kettle black. You throwing rocks while you living in a glass house. Your mama was just as horrible as FBG Duck mama, if that's what you said. She's horrible parent. Your mother was just as horrible. She put you into the hands of a predator. AP Wiz, he said he caught 3 homicides and beat them. He's admitting to doing this shit. Does that make him a serial killer? Hell yeah, that makes him a serial killer or a serial liar, either or. Because if he did do, he's a serial liar. If he did do, he's a serial killer. No, KONJBTBTV, you know what I'm saying, bro? Let's be real. Elite Perfumes. Let's be real, man. Bruh, I love my mother. I love my mother. My mother, when I was a kid, yes, she was a heroin addict. She been clean 26 years. When I was a kid, yes, I was selling drugs. Yes, I was robbing niggas. Yes, I was shooting dudes. I was doing that growing up because I wanted to put food in my mouth, for clothes on my back, and shoes on my feet. Not the shit my mother could get for me with the welfare, but the things I could get for myself with that crack money. You did? And I was mad at my mother for a lot of years because I was the oldest. I was the oldest out of my one sibling. I was the oldest out of all my first cousins. I was the first male in my family. So when you're growing up, that's a lot of pressure on a young man to try to protect everybody and feed himself. Well, he should be being fed. But I would never say my mother was a horrible mother because my mother gave me life. She put breath into my body. Maybe I didn't have what I wanted to have to eat, But I didn't have to go out there and do what I did because I could have ate anyway. So you gonna blame the mothers, man. You blame yourself. You blame FBG Duck. You blame his brothers that passed away from the streets. You don't blame the mama because the mama isn't all at fault there. She did the best she could do with what she had. And what she had wasn't enough. Ray Castro, salute 7. Hassan is the Bronx River Gump. He's the Bronx River Gump, period. That's his nickname for me, the Bronx River Gump. Or the Bronx River Mook, as AP Wiz is saying. So you know what I'm saying? You can't judge nobody else, mama, until you judge your own for what she did. The way you talked, you hated your mama, bruh. The way you talk, you hated your mama. Why you hate your mama for, bruh? Why do you hate your mother, brother? Why do you hate your mother, brother? You're supposed to love your mama, regardless of what she did. You said don't get caught outside of Doc Campbell around with ex Derek C. Williams. Dad, you shout out. Yo, Hassan Campbell. The things you're doing now, and the things that you're saying, and how you disrespected that young lady, that boy mama, bruh. You need to be dealt with a handle, bruh. And all you dudes, Gumps, and females that's following this cat, y'all need to be ashamed of yourself. Because it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And he could have said that and be respectful when he said it. But no, he was disrespectful. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. But nobody know that, though. You know what I'm saying? We letting this guy just get away with murder. We letting this guy just talk about everybody's child and mother and hide behind a keypad, a computer screen, a cell phone. We let this guy do all that, but get mad when other people come at his neck. Oh, we hating now. Oh, you hating him. You hating on him. You mad because he got a bigger following than you. Yo, if I had the following that nigga had, I wouldn't want to follow him. Because I know the following ain't nothing but groupies and promiscuous people. You know what I'm saying? Probably LGBTQ people. Probably sexual predators. Because Hassan, you are a sexual predator. You said it yourself. You said you got touched and you touched people. You said you and Efra Abada had an orgy with young teenage boys when you was a grown man. I'm going to be 100% funky. You said when you was 12, you was playing with G.I. Joes, right? That's what you said last night. All the other time you said when you was 12, you was playing with Africa Bambaataa. Which one is a lie? Are you lying to Africa Bambaataa? When you started fucking with Africa Bambaataa, was you 17, 18, consensual age in New York? Calling this man's mother a bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you, dog? talk all that gangster shit. You talking about you in the streets, you in the streets, you in the streets. But then you the same nigga, right? The same nigga talking about he in the streets with guns in Bronx. But you the same nigga talking about these young boys that's way younger than you, that's doing what you still trying to do damn near 50. Elite Perfumes. Hassan Campbell said FBG duck is in hell right now. Where the hell Hassan Campbell think he could go after all the kids he molested and all the so-called murders he beat? Where he gonna go? Heaven the hell is what you make it, dog. Heaven the hell is what you make it. We don't believe in no mystery God. Hassan Campbell, I thought you had knowledge of self. If you believe in a mystery God, if he's in hell, your mama's in hell for letting what happened to you happen. Since you can talk about other people's mothers, because you talk about my mother a crackhead. My mother wasn't a crackhead. She was a heroin addict, and she's been clean 26 years, Hassan Campbell. AP Wiz. If there's a place called hell, Hassan Campbell going right with him. Ray Castro, you're right. He don't know what that young lady was going through to survive in Chirac, Chi-Town, as a single mother with a bunch of boys, 10 kids. Yo, Honey B, you 100% right. Confused mind, big mouth can put one in a real box. I like that. We're going to use that. Confused mind, big mouth. Confused mind, big mouth can put one in a real box. That's facts. But he don't see this, though. He don't understand this shit, man. He think everything's a game and a joke. AP Wiz. I'm offering up all fades like I told Tim Toes, you know what I'm saying? I'm offering up all fades. But I'm not going to put myself in a position where I have to murder a nigga because the nigga's trying to set me up and have a bunch of niggas run down on me. So I'm all fades I'm with. But if I see anything spooky, these niggas trying to trick me out of my freedom. If I put my hand on Hassan Campbell, if I put my hands on 10 toes down, and they think they can beat me, and I whoop their ass ruthlessly, them niggas are gonna tell on me. J. Quill, All Talk Live, salute. Carmela and Tiny, you shout out, man. You know what I'm saying? So whatever I do, I'm moving caution. Ray Castro, my mother had me and my sister raised up in the fucking projects in Pioneer Homes, basically. I was back and forth with my grandma and my mother. Pioneer Homes was like living in Queensbridge, like living in Prince Street Projects. They said I want to live to C18 at one time. Nigga, I'm 45. My life expectancy is up. So I ain't worrying about a nigga doing that to me. I'm worrying about what I'm going to do to a nigga. I'm worrying about if a nigga disrespected my mother like Hassan Campbell disrespected FBG Duck Mom. Bruh, there's nobody, nothing that will stop me from giving this nigga the business. If that was my mother, she got 5 more kids. I know she got some nephew and nieces, and she got a bunch of kids. That means her sisters and brothers got a bunch of kids. There will be nobody to stop me from getting to this nigga, giving him the business. Myself, man. My allergies been acting up all month. That's the first blow of the day. But yo, I don't understand, man. I don't understand when nobody is checking this nigga. These niggas supposed to, y'all niggas following behind a clown, a disrespectful clown. I got some black CEO right over there too. I'm about to use some of that shit. Y'all following a disrespectful clown and thinking everything is all gravy, Gucci, hunky dory, all that shit. But this guy is disrespecting the dead. This guy disrespected dead people's mothers. This guy disrespected his own mother. So why would y'all follow one nigga like that? J. Quill all talk lip. Yo, my uncle from Prince Street. My uncle's Rashid from Prince Street, man. They ran Prince Street, Louis Vuitton Sheet. They ran Prince Street one time after Akbar went away. Yeah, so word up. Prince Street Projects, man. My mother used to live on Prince Street when she was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Before she moved to Elizabeth. I was the first generation born in Elizabeth in my family. Everybody else from down south and north. On my father's side, they're from Scotch Plains and Danville, Virginia. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm the first generation born in Elizabeth, man. And my mother was young when she had me, so she had to learn. Just like FBG Duck mother had to learn. I bet you this last five gonna grow up to be something proper. They gonna grow up to be successful black human beings. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, she lost some. They was grown when she lost them. The three she lost in the streets was grown. She lost one in the fire, and she lost one because she rolled over and suffocated him. That's like sound like a crib that accidental. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, like I said, salute to FBG Duck, rest in peace. Salute to FBG Duck mother and Hassan Campbell. Hassan Shamble, get the 49311 from BAM, nigga. This is King, New Jersey. This is BTBTV. We bully the bullies. Yo, I'm out of here, man. Enough respect. We in the blood or crip. We doing our own thing. BTBTV that started his own gang. Like, nigga, what? Yo, y'all go check out that Up for Debate show we did last night. It was classic. Go to Up for Debate, O's on Odin. It was classic, yo. We did our thing. We did our thing. A.D. Jackson, peace to the God. CTD8 Gods, peace. Everybody, man, thanks for coming through. I'm doing another one later. It's time to check all these suckers, man, and check them in. I'm out of here.